What's up guys, it's Cameron here, and my favorite sandwich is a hot dog. Comment your favorite sandwich in the comments. Anyway, in this video, we're gonna be talking over what you can do to actually finally get some sales. It is not like Facebook Marketplace or eBay or any of those other platforms if you've sold and dropshipped in the past. And it's a lot simpler than you think it is. I promise you, it's easy. The first thing you need to wrap your head around is that this is TikTok we're talking about. This isn't some place where people go to shop. You know, Facebook Marketplace, people will go to Facebook Marketplace and shop for things. eBay, people are definitely going to eBay with the intention to search for something that they're looking for to buy. It's not like a feed that it's like a recommended feed where people are scrolling eBay and are like, whoa, I never expected to buy this today. Might happen, but it's very unlikely. Facebook is kind of in between there. You know, people do just have stuff come across their social feed, but a lot of people, like almost for entertainment, search through Marketplace to find stuff, and sometimes they get sold on something they didn't expect to buy. The point is, most people aren't trying to get sold on anything. They're just trying to get quick entertainment, and most people couldn't even tell you where to find the shops tab to go browse the Marketplace. It's almost not even noticeable, and some people, from what I've seen, don't even have access to it. So it's kind of, you know, they just will scroll and there'll be little ads. Some people make videos, whatever. You don't have to make videos. I just post stuff and people find it, and I make sales every single day on TikTok shops. It's the best. Okay, now that we've established that TikTok is a purely pretty much entertainment platform, right? Your products have to kind of follow that trail. They kind of have to, you know, buddy up with that system. So what I do and what I always teach, and in my course, I do have a course down there, in the description that you can buy. I'll put a discount code for you in there. It's all about finding products that will stop people from that scrolling pattern that they've got going on with TikTok. So you need to be posting products, right? And this is, you know, in my course, this little sneak peek. You need to be posting things that people didn't expect to come across. They need to be surprises. Most of the time they need to be gifts for somebody else. They need to be something that they would purchase, not for themselves, but for their parents or their siblings, a friend. It needs to be something that's like a gag gift. But just like I talk about in my course, there are limitations to that. So you need to learn those things, because there are a lot of violations you can come across that get your account shut down if you're not being mindful of them. But either way, they need to be novelty items a lot of the time. Now, I've gotten away with selling things that are not novelty items, that are everyday things, but they're everyday things that are more unique. They're not so boring. So if you're going to sell furniture, for example, make sure that that furniture is fun in some sort of way and that it stands out for some reason. The best range that I've found for TikTok Shops products is stuff that's like maybe $20 max that people can buy. I usually sell low ticket. I don't really sell very many high ticket things, because again, we're focusing on that impulse buy when people come across it. So the price range needs to also be in the impulse buy price range. It's, you know, most people are impulse buying something that costs $100. They're impulse buying something that costs $17, maybe. And you don't want to go too much below that, because then your profits are really low. And right now I'm selling something that's in my course, and I literally give the product away. I talk to you why it hits on my boxes, all that kind of stuff. It costs me $7.99 to buy, and I sell it for $21. So I make a lot more on that product than I have to buy. I get more than 50% profit on that product, which is pretty good. You know, we're not talking 10% profit. Most of the time I'm making 30% profit minimum. That's my low end. But a lot of the time I'm making 50% or more, and it's because you have to find the right products and mark it up the right way. These products can't have direct, like, comparable prices that they could be like, you know what, that should only cost this much. It needs to be something where they're like, oh my God, I need that. And I don't really care how much it is, because it's only this much. At least it's not 50 bucks, whatever. No idea what that costs. And the reason it needs to be an impulse buy too is that they need to not be able to search around for it. Most people are like, oh my God, I might not come across that again. And that's one thing we never talk about. TikTok, because you'll scroll, right? And you've probably encountered this. You'll scroll past a video after you've seen it, and then you didn't save it or send it to anybody, and you're like, oh, I wish I could find that video again. It's lost. It's lost. Unless it's a very popular video and you could somehow find a search term that would make sense with what they posted, it's gone. So that's kind of built into us now, this sense of like, it's fleeting, you're not going to see it again. So if you don't buy that now, you might not even ever come across it. And if you didn't really pay attention too much to the details of it and you don't really know what to search for, it might not be anywhere else. So that's another thing you kind of have to your advantage. So it's all about the impulse buy. Find something that people can't help but buy. I do have my product research course that goes over multiple products, all of which I sell still right now. They're not from like a long time ago and now I revealed them. Like I currently sell them and I've made sales on them today. But also in the private group that I have, it's $10 per month. At the end of each month, or usually somewhere in there, I give away whatever the top selling few products are that I have each month. And by giveaway, I mean like I put them in the group with Amazon links and like, here's the exact listing that I listed it from, all of that. And what I do is I just use Fox Lister. It's a software that's also in the description with a discount if you want it. But that just helps me. What I usually do is I'll take the methods that I use and I'll open up Amazon, find a bunch of products, open up a bunch of tabs, and then I copy paste all those links of those tabs into like this bulk uploader that has a template on it. And it just auto shifts those all to my TikTok shop. I don't have to manually upload them and copy paste anything other than those single links. And that makes it a hell of a lot easier to get all this stuff going, which means you don't have to be so like caught up in the time of listing. You can list and go. Like it doesn't matter, which means if something doesn't work out and a product isn't perfect, cool, you move on, you just keep going. Because if you're putting a lot of energy into listing and nothing's selling, that kills your momentum, it kills your drive to want to keep going, and that's going to make you stop faster than anything else. So a lot of my products that sell aren't anything. I didn't change the title, I didn't change the description, nothing. The only reason I change a description these days is if TikTok sent me a notification saying I got a violation and I go in there to remove whatever, like if it says Amazon, you get a violation for like directing people out of it. Nope. Other than that, I don't touch it. It'll have brand names and stuff. It'll do it. I don't touch it at all. So hopefully that helps. Think about what I said in the video. Comment down below if you have any questions. Feel free to join the private group. I will do voice-to-voice messaging with you back in like Messenger. You can ask your questions. I really keep it to only people that are going to answer questions and be helpful. Now, you might say like, well, I don't want to join the group if I can't answer questions. That's okay. There's a bunch of people in there learning too. And then the next time somebody joins and has that question, you know, I would just like it if you see the question and you have an answer, go for it. But it doesn't mean you have to join and know everything. That's actually the opposite. We want people to join who want to learn so that they can be part of the community in there and help the new people that join as well. So there are people before you doing that. The product research course that's down in the description, if you are having trouble with just picking products and you don't know what the hell's going on with that product research course will help you figure that out. It's a lot more of what I talked about in this video, but just a lot more detailed with product breakdowns and a lot more of like the concepts that you need to think about. And by the end of that course, you should be able to pick products and redo products and make your whole catalog a list of bestsellers all throughout the year. It covers seasonality, it covers, you know, evergreen products, all of that. But other than that, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.